Hey guys, today I wanted to make a really exciting and important announcement to you all, and I wanted to do it in a video so that I can not only explain why I'm doing it but also how I'm doing it. And so with that said, I am officially going to be competing. Not anytime soon, probably not until like late next year. And the reason why I really want to is because, well, I've had this kind of like this itch to get on stage since I think it was like late February. And then ever since then, it's just kind of like gotten progressively stronger and stronger. And at first, like, this is so weird for me because in the beginning, when I first started lifting about 5 years ago, I never even heard of competing. Like, I didn't start lifting to get on stage. That was never the end goal for me at all. And then once I heard of competing, I was like, oh, that's not for me. I don't think I'll ever do that. Like, I don't think I can get on stage in a bikini and like be judged for it. Like, that's just not something that I wanted to do. But then as I started researching it more and seeing like all of my friends and everyone that I follow on Instagram being in competitions and everything like that, and then also the LA Fit Expo, I saw the bodybuilding .com competition, and then at the Arnold I saw a little bit of that competition, and just being able to like see the girls on stage, it just kind of like put that desire in me, which is like, so, as I said, so weird for me because I never imagined it at all in the beginning. And then as like with that deep feeling, I was like, you know what, let me just take a long time to really think about it and look into it more and just really pray about it. And so I have been for these past like whatever so months since February, and that feeling has not gone away. I've asked God, if this is not what I'm supposed to do, then take this feeling away, show me that this is not what I should do. And it just has not left. It's just, like I said, this deep, intense desire that I really want to do this. And I know that a lot of you hearing this are probably thinking like many different thoughts, either thoughts of support for me or just thoughts like, oh, okay, Taylor, you should not do this. This is not for you. And that's why I wanted to explain why I want to do this. And I know that a lot of you know that I have a history of an eating disorder, but I do not want my past to dictate what I should or should not do. I'm finally in a really good place to where I think I can handle this. And I know that a lot of competitors experience like a lot of really bad side effects after their show. And many of them go into competing thinking like, oh, okay, this will be fun. Like, let me just see if I can do this. And they don't know, what to expect from it. And they go through, like the post-show blues and like wanting to like be stage lean like all year round, or they end up like binging a bunch and rebounding and just gaining a bunch of weight. But like, I've looked into this so much and I know what to expect. I know that my stage lean body is, that's not something I can maintain. And I know that I'm not going to be able to be that lean all year round. And I'm finally in like a really good place with food to where I don't think that I'll binge after competing, and I know that that is a possibility and I'm prepared for it. And so, with that said, I have talked to my family about it. I've talked to some friends about it, and they've all given me like, okay, like if this is what you want to do, then go ahead and do it, and you have my support. And I know that when I know I'm going to struggle, I'm going to have good days and I'm going to have bad days, and I know that I have their support and I have their care, and I can go to them if I am struggling. I'm a very, very competitive person. You know, it's just something that's in me. My mom's super competitive, and I know that I get it from her. All of my siblings were all really competitive with each other. You know, ever since I could walk, I was placed in soccer, and I absolutely loved it. And I played club, I played in high school, but I had to stop my sophomore year because of my eating disorder. I had gotten so small that my coaches and my family, they feared that I wouldn't be able to hold myself against all those bigger girls. And also just my health was not good at all. My heart rate was really low, and I just had to stop. Like, it was not good for me. And I hate that. Like, to this day, I hate that my eating disorder took that away from me. And so, like I said, you know, I don't want that, my past, to dictate what I should do now. And I want to show people that just because I had an eating disorder doesn't mean that I can't do something like competing. I want to show that I can do this in a completely healthy way, and my past is not going to affect me. You know, I'm in a really good place right now, and I consider myself almost 100% recovered. And I will talk about more how I'm going to do this and why I think that I can completely handle this, and that my eating disorder will not have any effect on this. And so with that said, I am going to be coached by Nick Tong. And the reason why I'm choosing him is because he is probably the most trustworthy and knowledgeable coach that I have ever come across. He definitely knows his stuff, and it shows with a lot of his athletes. You can see that this guy knows his stuff. And so I reached out to him, and we just kind of talked about it. And the way that I'm going to go about it is, right now I'm in what is considered like the off season, but I want to kind of refer to it as my improvement season or growing season, because I know that I need to put on a lot of mass, a lot of muscle before I get on stage. Like, right now I'm pretty lean, but I don't have a lot of muscle, like especially my upper body, like this, nothing. And so I'm going to be in a growing season for however long that is. And so that is why I think that is really good to set me up, because I'm going to be putting on weight, you know, which is something that's kind of hard for me, which is honestly, it's kind of hard for a lot of females, because, you know, you get kind of fluffy, and I'm going to learn to be okay with that. I'm going to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's okay for me, because I'm going to remind myself constantly, you know, this is for the greater good. This is something that I've wanted for a long time. You're okay. And, you know, a number does not define me. My body does not define me. It'll be okay. And so we're going to build up my muscle for as long as possible, as long as need be, you know, whether that be 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year, whatever it is. You know, I'm in this for the long run. And then whenever we feel that we're in a good spot, both me and Nick, then from there we'll probably pick a show and we'll get into, you know, prep, which I'm so excited about, but I know it's not going to be for quite a while until I am not only ready mentally, but also, you know, I'm in a good spot, like physically I have enough muscle mass on me, and, you know, I'm in this to win. Like I said, I'm a very competitive person, and when I get on stage, I want to be able to hold my own against these like competitors. I want to be able to take home a trophy and show my hard work. Obviously, like, if I don't, I'm still going to be proud of myself. I'm going to be proud of myself for pushing through all of my struggles and getting to that point on stage. Like, no matter what a judge says, I'm obviously going to be proud of myself. But, you know, I'm very competitive and I want to win. And I think that I can do it. And So I'm really excited to show you guys and take you on this journey with me, and I hope that I have your support and that I was able to kind of explain a little bit of why I want to do this. I want to show, how I'm going to go about this, and I want to do this in that most healthy way possible. I want to be an example to you guys that, like I said, my past does not define me. It doesn't dictate what you should or should not do. I want to take you guys along with this journey, and I think I want to do this and form like a little series, be like my journey to the stage kind of thing, and have this be like episode 1, and then have it keep going until I actually do get on that stage. And I want to show you like full day of eatings. I don't know if I can show you some of my workouts because Nick is handling all of my training, but maybe I can show you a few clips here and there. And I want to just show you how I'm going about doing this, and show you as much as possible. My training right now is completely different from anything I've ever done. Like I said, the goal right now is to build muscle. So before, I was kind of like an Energizer bunny in the gym, like supersetting everything, and I was doing way too much cardio. I felt like if I wasn't dripping in sweat, then that wasn't a good workout. So I would just like push myself for hours and hours in the gym, but I knew that was not good. And so this is my 3rd day on my programming, and it is so different, and it's already pushing me to learn to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. And the focus is completely on strength, and my cardio was cut down to like 1/4 of what I was doing before, which is really scary for me, and it's just so different. But it's nice to be able to put all of my energy onto just lifting, and instead of like, okay, I've got to split up my workout because I'll only have this much energy for my cardio and this much energy for my lift. And, that was taking up a huge chunk of my day. And so I have so much time now, and I'm like, what am I going to do with myself? But I can film and edit and hopefully get up more videos for you guys. But yeah, it's definitely something that I'm not used to. But it's nice, like I'm gonna be getting so much stronger and gonna be building up muscle mass. And I know that, cardio is probably gonna be completely out the window soon, and that's okay because this is only a season. It's gonna come back, and I'm gonna build muscle, and I'm probably gonna put on some fat with that, but that's okay. Like I said, it's only a season, and it's for the greater good. So yeah, I hope that I have your guys' support from this, and if you have anything that you want to see in future videos with this, go ahead and comment below, and I will definitely put those out for you now that I have so much time. But yeah, I hope that you guys will come along on the ride for me and take this journey. And yeah, so please like this video, and yeah, comment below if you have anything you want to see or just advice or anything like that. And yeah, so I will see you in the next video.